In this video, you will learn how to find primary sources using the library's books and databases. We'll go over how to find primary sources using 3 different types of searches: books, newspapers and magazines, and online primary source collections. First, we will look at accessing primary sources that are published in books. Many primary sources have been published in books, which are often searchable using specific keywords, such as correspondence, speeches, or sources. These terms indicate that the book includes primary source material. For a more complete list of those terms, check out our primary sources guide at libguides.depaul.edu/primary sources. Let's start at the library homepage at library.depaul.edu. If you were looking for letters written by Albert Einstein, you could type the keywords Einstein and correspondence into the library search box. In the list of results, you can further limit to just books using the facets on the left-hand side as a resource type. Then, the list of results will be limited to books, rather than articles or videos, with keywords Einstein and correspondence. Some will be available in print, and some will be available online. In the record for books, notice the terms that we've typed in, Einstein and correspondence, are highlighted. We can also find primary source documents about the Crusades using the terms Crusades and sources. Or, for example, you can find works written by 16th century Europeans in Brazil with the phrase early works to 1800, or memoirs of prisoners in Siberia with the phrase personal narratives. Next, we'll look at how to find newspapers and magazines that can also be used as primary sources. To find newspapers and magazines, start with the A to Z databases list on the library homepage. Then, select News and Newspapers in the drop-down list under Resource Types. You'll find the entire list of newspapers and magazines that the library subscribes to. Some of the major newspapers, like the Chicago Tribune, the New York Times, and the London Times, have the full historical run going back to their first issue. We also have full-text online access to other magazines from their first issue, including Life magazine and Harper's Weekly. The library also has access to databases where you can search many different newspapers at once. Independent Voices is an example of one of those databases. Here's a screenshot of the paper Kaleidoscope from 1969, fully searchable and available in full text online. And one more example from a database called African Newspapers. Here is a newspaper from Mozambique reporting on the Boer War in 1900. Finally, the library has access to several online collections which allow you to search through archival materials and other primary sources. To find these, again, start with A to Z databases and choose primary source collections from the drop-down list under resource types. All these databases are full-text searchable. Let's take a look at 2 examples. The first one is from a database called Food and Drink in History. In this database, you'll find cookbooks, advertisements, government documents, and other items like this restaurant menu from 1976. And this document is from a database called EBO, Early English Books Online. This is an illustration from a medical text published in 1525. You are able to search by keyword and view the entire text online. In this video, we explored several strategies for finding primary sources using the library's resources. Remember, if you have any questions about finding primary sources, you can always ask a librarian.